How you doing? It's Jordan, the creator with Creative Spaces. I am sitting out here on the Colorado River in my schoolie, cold, chilling. But I found this old video that I think is gold, especially during times like this right now, where you really don't know where all your money's gonna come from, but you still need things. It's important for us to start thinking about how to take the things we have and make them awesome, and then also to take the things that we have that don't serve a purpose for us anymore and give them new life, right? Give them new purpose. I just wanted to introduce this clip because you might not recognize this guy. A lot of times you will hear the terms refurbish and repurpose used interchangeably, but they are in fact two different things. When you get a piece of furniture, when you find a piece of furniture, you have a piece of furniture already. If it functions perfectly for your needs, potentially what you're going to want to do is to refurbish that piece.
Refurbish is a verb meaning to renovate or redecorate a thing or building. Synonyms include renovate, recondition, rehabilitate, revamp, makeover, overhaul, restore, renew, develop, redevelop, rebuild, reconstruct, or remodel.
Refurbishing a piece could be anything from sanding it down and restaining it, adding a new coat of paint, adding some new detail features to it, reupholstering a cushion, add a new coat of poly to a surface to give it a new sheen. All of these things fall under the umbrella of refurbishing. We did a refurbish on a desk that I actually got for completely free. And I couldn't understand why she was giving it away for free. Solid, very well built, only a couple problems. The main issue was that the main desk drawer, the dovetail had become disjointed and she didn't know how to fix it. Set the desk in the shop and tapped it with a rubber mallet 4 times until the desk was completely repaired. After that, all I needed to do was give it a light sand, clean out some of the details. It looked like the child who owned the desk had run crayon through some of the detailing, just being a kid. To add new value to it, to give it a new feel, I gave it a completely fresh coat of paint and I sealed it with a polyacrylic and added our logo to the top. That was all I did. Now that is considered a refurbish. I was able to sell that piece after putting about $30 in paint and polyacrylic into it. I was able to sell that piece for close to $200. Exactly, there's value. When we talk about repurposing things, this is where we get more into the functional usage of the piece of furniture.
Repurpose is a verb meaning to find a new use for an idea, product, or building. Synonyms include adapt, change, alter, or recycle.
For instance, repurposing is when you take a tabletop, you install it into the wall on hinges, and the table now folds down and up, right? Now you have a hinging desk that is multifunctional, out of the way, and it has a new purpose. On the day of Naval Academy graduation, I got in contact with a seller who had an antique desk. So when we left the Academy's graduation, we went over and we told her where we were coming from. She said, "Wow, my father was a naval officer and this is his old desk." And so that got my wheels turning. How can we make this thing more valuable? I had seen a repurpose where they'd taken a desk and turned it into an entryway bench with some storage underneath. And I thought that was a really novel idea and it had a very strong purpose. One thing that's really close to my heart is making sure that when you see an item, you know exactly how to use it, you know if it's for you or you know if it's for someone else that can use it. So what we ended up doing is taking off the desktop completely and cut it to depth, cut a side of it off, and took the side of the desk and created a leg and connected the desktop all the way across as a bench seat. It gave it an undersection for storage under the bottom, which tied the whole piece back together and made it very strong, and created a whole new butcher block top for the one side of the desk. By keeping the naval theme, I felt that we pulled some of the energy both from the day and from its previous owner through to the future. When I posted the naval bench online for sale, I got so many responses that I literally just told everyone first come, first serve, texted my address back, and sat back and waited. I sold 3 repurposes to the same couple. I had the chest tables that we'd repurposed from just simple folding tables. We added a checkerboard to the top, resurfaced them, and added checkers chess and checkers storage in the drawers. This is a repurpose because it still functions as a table, but now it is more purposed for chess playing or game boards, right? When it comes time to build a creative space for you, we're always going to consider your unique challenges and your unique needs. If you're building your own space and you want to make it something very creative as well, you're also going to want to take time to sit and consider what you need it to look like, how you need it to function, okay? All right, I hope you get it. I hope you got it. I hope you loved it. Repurposing, refurbishing, not the same things, but now I hope you have the power and the grit to do either, whatever you need. If it serves your purpose, just refurbish. If it does not, then repurpose. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Peace.